Hello everyone and welcome back to more Aston Villa Thriller at the Villa here on FM22, where things are getting, well, very real and therefore very serious. Very serious indeed. 3 games since last time. It's not gone perfectly, but it could have gone a lot worse. We could have lost both league games. We only lost one, and it was to Newcastle. This game, as soon as I saw it come up, I was like, Newcastle away, they're in 6th, they're having a good season. This could go very badly wrong, and it did. They scored after 5 minutes. We were never really in the game, didn't really have any chances. We deserved to lose. Jack was at fault. Our first defeat for a long time, which in fact means we've lost to Newcastle home and away this season, which is awful. Brendan Rodgers has got my number apparently, so let's try and avoid them in the FA Cup, because we are still in that. We beat Bournemouth 3-0. I played the same team that lost to Newcastle to go out there and do something better. They did. It was a good win. We are through to the quarter-final against Southampton, so that's just a guaranteed win. You'd hope so. Anyway, that was then followed up with a 4-1 win against Norwich. Again, we went behind. Actually, Marcus Edwards scored the opening goal. Marcus Edwards, who we signed for the Norwich save last year, which was nice to see. They're doing the same thing in this universe. But a Raspadori hat-trick was able to give us the win there as well as Leon Bailey with a customary goal. He's in exceptional goal scoring form at the moment. So that's all very well and good. And it means, if we look at the table, we are still top. Our lead is 5 points, which is not awful. Liverpool have dropped points since last time, I believe. Yes, indeed, a 0-0 with Arsenal as well. So that's cost them. And Chelsea, I think they did as well. Indeed, they did a 0-0 with Manchester United. So both teams have dropped points that are chasing us. So the defeat to Newcastle hasn't had the same impact it otherwise might have. We've still got a 5-point cushion. The goal difference is not as good as Liverpool's, obviously, but there's still 9 games to go. It's a long way. We obviously are playing Chelsea now, and we've still got to play Liverpool. We've still got to play Arsenal. We've still got to play Man United. It's not even close to being a done deal. It's a lovely situation to be in, but I don't think we're the favourites. It's in our hands, but I don't think we're the favourites. But anyway, the board are loving it. We've got an A+ rating, which is exceedingly rare. They're giving me a new contract, which we will obviously just take. I mean, it doesn't matter because this is the last season, but for the sake of the board, we'll just take it anyway. We've also had a youth intake, which means nothing because you'll never see them. They're the best players apparently. I'll scroll down. Most of them are terrible. Let's actually look at these. Is this the best regen ever? No. Is this the best regen ever? No. So yeah, not devastated that I'll be missing out on seeing them. But first of all, Man United have beaten Arsenal 7-3. Is Arsene Wenger back in charge? I don't know. Who is it? Who is Arsenal manager? I forgot. It's still Arteta. He's doing well in this universe. Anyway, who's Man United manager? Nick Cox. Who's that? He's an interim manager. Oh, just like real life. Interim manager, allegedly. He's the head of youth development, I think, isn't he? He is. So does that mean they've got a planned manager? This is a bit of a diversion, really. Who have they got? So they've got no one. They don't have a manager. They just haven't got anyone planned. So that's good. Good for them. Maybe he's going to get the job permanently if he beats Arsenal 7-3. Who knows? Anyway, we're playing Chelsea. I'm trying to put this off because it could go very badly wrong. We're at Villa Park. I'm feeling hopeful. We did beat them at Stamford Bridge, so you never know. This is crucial. This is absolutely crucial. Obviously, if we lose, then Chelsea move to 3 points behind us, and Liverpool, if they win their next game, would move to 2 points behind us. So let's just win if we can, because if we can, then we will go, just try and do some basic math, 9 points clear of Chelsea, which would be nice. But it's going to be tough because we've got some injury issues. Zeki Kelik is the main one. He's got a 2-day injury. What is he? It's a pulled groin. Do we risk him? I don't think we do. I don't think it's worth it. So we'll bring in Nico Williams, who's barely played this season. We'll just bring him in for an extremely crucial match. Other injuries are more substantial, namely to Jack. He's out for 6 weeks, but I don't really care because he wouldn't be playing anyway. I dropped him after the Newcastle game. Mepham's come back in. Mepham will be seeing this season now alongside Mings. Martinez is, of course, in goal. Bergen Melling is also, he's come in. Matt Targett's form, he's been incredibly injury prone this season and his form has suffered as a result. So Bergen Melling has been much more consistent. He will play today. Midfield is Bentancur Zakaria and Shaba Sholai. Ollie Watkins is on the left-hand side because Buendia's form has also been very poor recently too. I mean, Watkins has done amazingly well. I think You know what? I'm going to bring. I've just said that Buendia's coming back in for this game because we need a set pieces. Bailey is in good form. Raspadori is in great form as well. 19 goals so far this season. Well worth the investment. He's done very well indeed. Of all the big games we've got coming up, this is probably, I don't want to say it's the easiest, but by virtue of the fact we're at home, it's one of the most likely we are to win because we're away at Liverpool, we're away at Arsenal, I think, or Man United. Those are more troubling a prospect, I think. Let's see what we can do against Chelsea, who of course are the subject of our weekly Chelsea Academy Challenge series. If you haven't been watching that, go and watch it. It's good fun, different style of video to this series and to the sort of traditional FM style. Well, an action-packed start, a thrilling start here. Nothing has happened. Martinez has apparently made a save. He's already on 7.0. Chelsea have had a shot, which he's apparently said we didn't see it, so it can't have been that interesting. But now here's a highlight. Zakaria, goodness me, what a leap from Onana to stop that. That was a hit. It didn't quite go in. Would have been spectacular if it had. Here's Buendia's corner, and well, he at least found Mings. But Mings didn't find the target. Liverpool beating West Ham, which we don't want. If Liverpool could lose, that would be really, really good. I would appreciate that one. Anyway, we're coming forwards again, trying to find that opening. We're looking positive so far, which is nice. I mean, I'd take a 1-0 win. That'd be fine. I don't want to win 7-3. Not bother about that. Just a nice, comfortable 3 points. Nico Williams. I think his first league start of the season. Cross played in. Cleared away. Good effort from him though. He hasn't complained at any point, which I like. Zakaria finds Bailey, gets a bit of room to work with. It's blocked away, but we're still coming forward. Chelsea not looking really to counter at the moment. They can't really get it away. Bailey flicks it forwards to Buendia this time. Buendia, the angle was tight and he found the woodwork. Would Ollie Watkins have scored that? That is my potential question. I don't know. Williams finds Bailey. Here's Bentancur as we look to come forwards. Once again, a goal before half-time would be just a ticket, I think. Bentancur slips it into Zakaria. Good ball forwards. It's a great chip pass from Shabasholai, but he doesn't quite find Bailey. But we're still working it down the left-hand side. Here's Buendia. Justify your selection, Emmy. Back to Melling, who flicks a cross in. Ben Chilwell gets it away, but the pressure is piling on Chelsea here. Williams' cross in is cleared. Back straight to him. Can he try again? Zakaria in. Bailey's there. And the pressure finally tells. 15 for the season for Leon Bailey. He has been fantastic. And that is just what we needed. Great work from Williams, actually. Really tenacious play from the former Liverpool man to keep that alive. And Zakaria flicks it in. And in the end, Bailey, he didn't really know much about it, but it's a deft header from him. And more good news as West Ham have equalised against Liverpool. But bad news in that Shabasholai has picked up a knock, which is a shame. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Let's see what we can do. I'll leave him on there because it's nearly half time. He should hopefully recover. As Raspadori's found some space, and Raspadori took a little bit too long to try and chip the goalkeeper. That could have and should have been 2. He is a very special striker. Some of his goals against Norwich were just ridiculous. He could have had 5. He missed a penalty and he was offside for 1, and it was so close. That was probably his best goal, was the one that was ruled offside. So it wasn't a real goal, but yeah, he's a special player. Right, good so far. Shabasholai seems to have recovered, so we'll leave him out there for now. I think it's just a bruise. He'll be fine. Corner, Buendia looking to play it in, and Mings is there. Tyrone Mings. He found him in the first half. He didn't score, but he does this time. Buendia's corners are more than worthy of his selection. He's going to come off now because he's getting tired, but great ball in, and Mings outleaps everybody, and it's 2-0. Still time to throw it away though, so we mustn't be complacent. I think, in fact, the entire attacking trilogy is going to come off. Sanson comes on for Shabasholai, of course, and then obviously it's Traore coming on for Bailey, and Watkins for the other guy, Buendia. We just praised him. As Chelsea score, so from a corner themselves, the subs haven't gone through. I said, we mustn't be complacent. We've been complacent. Paulo Dybala plays it in, and Nicolas Schürrle. Sorry, who is that on the line? Is that Melling? It's Martinez apparently. No, he's on the floor. It is Melling. I can recognise his blonde hair. Berger Melling Not great defending, really. He's on a 6.3 now, and we can't do anything about it. Is Chelsea going to equalise here? Ben Chilwell with the throw to Kovacic. Chilwell suffered a horrible injury in real life, I've just discovered before I recorded this, which is awful because he's such a great player and I love him. But anyway, Martinez saves. It's more important. Into the final few minutes of normal time. Let's be sensible here. Melling's playing badly, so let's put him back on defend duty. He always seems, whenever I talk about how good he is and how he's playing well and he's on a good run of form, and I'm gonna keep him as first choice over Matt Targett, he always starts playing terribly. But I think we're going to get away with it. We are going to get away with it, and fantastically so. 2-1, we beat Chelsea. This is absolutely massive, absolutely huge. We move 9 points clear. I'm going to say it was a good win for us. I mean, we played pretty well. They only scored from a set piece. They didn't really threaten particularly much else. They only scored from a set piece. They didn't really, threaten in much of a massive way other than that. And it's such an important result. And we didn't really keep an eye on it, but West Ham have indeed drawn with Liverpool. So we're 9 points clear of Chelsea, and we're 7 points clear of Liverpool with 8 games to go. We could be in a worse situation, but at the same time, it just ups the pressure. I mean, absolutely huge. But yeah, this is the problem. We are playing Arsenal at home. We're playing Man United at home. I forgot that. So we have got two more home games against tough sides. It's this game here. This is going to have to be where we come back next episode, whatever happens with the Champions League, because this is so important. I hope it's not the decider, but it could have such a huge say in everything. It's going to have to be what we do. But anyway, Champions League is the focus now. Second leg against Wolfsburg. Can we see it through? I mean, if we can get to the Champions League quarter-final, we're already in the FA Cup quarter-final. I mean, is a treble on here? We've already beaten Real Madrid this season, so I don't really fear anyone. Well, we've already qualified for the Europa League. That's nice. Hopefully we get even better than that one. Here's a new contract, which means basically nothing. 4-year deal, 73. Can we make it a nice 75? They're fine with that. As I say, whenever I get a new contract in FM, can I have that in real life, please? No? Okay then. Just imagine £75,000 a week. A week. That's more than I earn in, I don't know, 4 years. In a whole week. Crazy. Okay, after that drama, second leg time against Wolfsburg. 2-0 lead, of course, going to Germany. We could throw this away. To be honest, I'm not too bothered because obviously we've got the league to focus on, but I would like to go through. Obviously, the more we win, the more the morale is able to increase and so on and so forth. We're going to be without Dennis Zakaria, which is a shame, but it's a chance for Polgar to play because he's moaning about that. So Bentancur moves forward. Polgar goes at the back. Obviously, McCarthy can't play because he couldn't register him. So Johansson comes on the bench. Kelleck is back from injury, so comes in for Nico Williams, who did very well. Okay, relatively slow start again, but first highlight here, 20 minutes in. That's basically what we did against Chelsea, isn't it? So we're nothing if not consistent. Buendia's in behind. Buendia scores. I thought it was going wide, but he managed to get the finish off. Great finish in the end. And it's 1-0, 3-0 overall. This is probably more or less done. Great chip ball forwards. It goes to Buendia, who finds the finish. It just, dinks it over the goalkeeper. Gets it inside the post. Great stuff. Probably could have rotated a bit more, but I didn't want to take any sort of risk. I mean, Wolfsburg are a decent team. They obviously won their group, so, we can't really have afforded to have been complacent at all. We want to get the job done if we can keep this impressive run going. But I mean, it means we can take players off, I suppose. I wish we had more than 3 subs. We really should have 5 subs. Five subs should be a standard, really, I think. I like that pandemic change. I think it should be a global thing. Anyway, Melling and Mings on the ball as we come forwards again, just sort of toying with them here. They're not really, they're trying to press, but it's not very organised. As Raspadori makes it 2. He's apparently offside. He's always apparently offside. And he's definitely offside this time. It's been disallowed, which, okay, we'll have a look. He didn't really look offside. I mean, it's extremely tight. I mean, he is offside. It's a shame because it was a good finish. And maybe it might not be done yet. It's a chance for Wolfsburg. That one is stopped, though. Mepham blocks from Weghorst. Corner comes in and we clear it away. Oh, you know what? We don't just clear it away. We've actually scored from it. I wasn't really going to say anything because I thought, Leon Bailey was just running into sort of a cul-de-sac, it looked like, but he didn't. He found Bentancur, who flicked it back in, and Bailey made it 2. That was literally a counter from the corner, which I thought was going nowhere, but it's 2-0. Can we throw it away from here, though? I have thrown away bigger leads in Champions League knockout games, so we can't celebrate too soon because things could go very, very wrong. We're not even at half time yet, and Wolfsburg, they need a goal. They will need to find a way back into this. Can we keep them at bay? Elmas, well, he could have scored. I don't know what Martinez thought he was doing there. That was ridiculous. And now they've got a free kick. If this goes in, then it maybe changes the complexion a little bit, and it's not gone in, so it's fine. Okay, 2-0. The best play is apparently Wolfsburg. They've got the better XG, but it's not. It doesn't. XG is irrelevant as long as you actually. It's the goals that really count. We've got 2 of them and 4 overall, so I'm thinking this could be quite good. As Bailey steals in, Leon Bailey flicks it back. It's gone to Bentancur, Buendia, Raspadori. It's 3, unless he's offside again, because obviously he just has. It's like some sort of ankle monitor or something. Every time he scores, it has to go to VAR, and it's disallowed again. It's the second disallowed goal from Raspadori. He hugs the defensive line so tightly. I mean, come on. The first one, fine, but that one, corner for Wolfsburg, if that costs us, I'm going to be annoyed. Martinez, though, is alive to it. We've still got some time left. There's still 40 minutes left. If we can grab a third, that'll be 5-0. So I think, really we should, be able to sort of drop down the tempo and things like that. But it's not looking likely from this highlight, as Weghorst has some space. He's not been tracked, and Martinez stops him with a great save. Half an hour to go, and it's highlight central today. It really is. Wolfsburg are desperate to stay in, and Weghorst goes close again. It's not going to happen for them, I don't think. 5 minutes to go, and I think the Wolfsburg comeback looks extremely unlikely. If we can grab another one, that would sort of seal the deal. Polgar, Bentancur goes for the shot. It's a good effort, but it's parried away. And there we go. Job done. 2-0 home, 2-0 away, safely through to the quarter-final, which still seems a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Quarter-final of the Champions League, top of the Premier League. This is our 3rd season in charge. Is Steven Gerrard going to do this? I don't think so. Okay, let's see who we're going to get in that quarter-final draw. There's some big teams there. Barcelona, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Zebra, Bayern Munich. I'd quite like Lyon or Benfica, with respect. Let's see who we're going to get. Bayern get Lyon, Benfica get Juventus, so it's going to be one of the big ones. Barcelona get us. It's a purple and red derby. Barcelona versus Aston Villa. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think? I think it does. And let's just see, if we win that game, our semi-final will be against Real Madrid or Liverpool, because I hate Liverpool. Thanks for that game. Really appreciate that one. So let's see where that will be. Well, my goodness me, that is absolutely perfect. Barcelona, Liverpool, Barcelona again. I think that's where we're going to come back next time for what will be almost certainly the final week of the save. 3 more episodes will probably be enough to get it done, I think. And I don't think we're going to get to the Champions League final, realistically. I don't know. If we do, then we might just do 4 instead. But anyway, that is that for today. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like. Make sure you subscribe as well. And I will see you next time, where things will be decided. I really hope we win something. We've got the FA Cup quarterfinal in the meantime. If we can win something, that'll be a nice way to end.